You've seen him go toe-to-toe with Frieza. You've watched him unlock the legendary Super Saiyan form for the first time. But in the power scaling community, where does Namek Saga Goku actually stand? Is he just a star-level warrior? Or are there feats and statements that scale him far beyond planetary? Can he be compared to characters from other anime? Or even to later Dragon Ball arcs? In this video, we're diving deep into statements, guides, and on-screen feats, breaking down speed, durability, AP, and more, to reveal the true strength of Goku during the legendary Namek arc. Get ready to look at Namek Saga Goku like never before. So let's start with the very basic thing, scaling the base living universe. First of all, I want to debunk the claim that the Dragon Ball base living universe has only 4 galaxies. But this argument is very funny, even in the Daisenshu, which is one of the most reliable guidebooks of Dragon Ball. It is mentioned that the galaxies in the living world are infinite, but the universe is divided into 4 parts which include East, West, North, and South. And these are ruled by 4 King Kais, so I hope this common misconception is now solved. Even when Super Shenron was summoned in Dragon Ball Super, in that scene, we were shown more than 4 galaxies, even in Dragon Ball Super. Jacko also made a statement that the universe has countless galaxies, which debunks Bulma's universe having an edge statement. And anyway, Jacko has a lot of knowledge about the cosmos. Even our beloved late Akira Toriyama so released a full manga on this. And those who are saying that Jacko has knowledge of only 1 galaxy will have to be given an official canon authoritative proof for that. Then comes Dragon Ball GT, which will now be canon due to the latest Toyotaro interview. But I will place it in my continuity as an alternate timeline, because every fan can choose their own continuity. Well, in Dragon Ball GT, it is also stated that there are boundless galaxies in the living world. Even in Daisenshu, multiple times the universe, meaning the living world, is called infinite. So in Dragon Ball cosmology, destroying even a single base living world is a bare minimum universal plus level feat. Now let's start scaling Namek Saga Frieza. Well, first of all, I want to debunk some arguments that say Frieza couldn't destroy the base living universe. Number 1, people say Frieza only had the power to destroy the 3D objects of the universe, not the entire space-time continuum. Well, all of them ignore the fact that a member of the Ginyu Force had the power not only to destroy objects, but also to destroy and warp time itself. But even if you call that a hacks, then I'll say with our own eyes, we saw in Dragon Ball Z Namek Saga that Frieza was physically way stronger than the entire Ginyu Force. So I've debunked that argument. Now coming to the next argument, that Frieza's universe-destroying statement was just a hyperbole. Let's debunk that too with logic. So when Frieza transformed into his second form, he made a statement that in this form, he could destroy the entire universe, right? Then King Kai also stated that Frieza now had so much power that he could destroy the entire universe. And we all know that King Kai governs the living world, especially the galaxy where the Dragon Ball world Earth exists. So just think about how much knowledge King Kai must have about this. Bro, literally. King Kai sits on his planet, which is located in the afterlife, aka Otherworld, and from there, he views the entire living world. So a being like King Kai cannot be wrong about the living world, right? But if even now you're not convinced, then I've got many more statements, like when Goku took energy from the entire universe to create the Spirit Bomb to defeat Frieza. But still, Frieza survived that universal level destruction easily. And Goku also said that he couldn't stop Frieza, and the whole universe was in danger. After that again, Frieza was called a universal level threat in multiple guides. The same thing is stated again and again, even in some game. Goku took energy from the entire universe to destroy Frieza. And lastly, Whis also made this statement in Dragon Ball Super Manga. And bro, Whis is an angel. His level of knowledge has been shown again and again in both anime and manga, so there's no need to explain that. So all the scans I showed prove that Frieza was a base living universe-level threat, who, in power scaling, scales to universal plus level, and after Goku achieved Super Saiyan form on Namek. He beat Frieza like a dog. I mean, he completely defeated him. That was amazing. This is why this arc is my favorite Dragon Ball arc so far. Well, for speed in Dragon Ball, power equals speed. And Vegeta also said that not only his power increased, but his speed also increased. So basically, if you increase your power in Dragon Ball, your speed also automatically increases, right? But when Goku unlocked the Super Saiyan grades, his speed decreased and power increased. Well, that happened because in the Super Saiyan grades, our weight and muscles increase, which makes the body heavier, and it becomes harder to run fast. That's why in the Cell arc, Goku had to master the Super Saiyan form, after which Goku's power and speed became balanced again. So, if we return to Namek Goku, then with the ability to destroy infinite universes, Goku would automatically have infinite speed. So overall, Namek Saga Goku scales to universal plus level with infinite speed. So after breaking down all the misconceptions, debunking outdated arguments, and analyzing every reliable statement, it's clear that Namek Saga wasn't just a turning point in the story. It was a turning point in power scaling itself. Frieza wasn't some local threat. He was a universal plus-level monster, capable of threatening the very fabric of the living world. And Goku? He wasn't just some Saiyan warrior anymore. He had evolved into a being capable of standing above universal destruction. His Super Saiyan form on Namek wasn't just emotional. It was cosmic in scale, a transformation that didn't just shake the battlefield, but redefined the meaning of power across the Dragon Ball multiverse. From energy gathering on a universal level to surviving cataclysmic destruction. From scaling past the Ginyu Force, who could bend time, to surpassing Frieza, who himself was a walking apocalypse. Goku truly rose to infinite heights, both in strength and in speed. And that's why Namek Saga will always remain iconic, not just for its story, but for its sheer feats that shook the stars. The era where fiction didn't just meet emotion, it collided with raw, unfiltered cosmic force. And remember this is Scalinox, where fiction meets power.